Hey, what is on there? But hey, anywho, I'm so tired. I want to just go to bed. Yeah, you do that. Hi, hi, Miko. Trying to see if I can get my husband to come on. I don't know how to do it though. Oops, I clicked off. Can you go tell Daryl to check his Facebook Messenger because I'm sending him the link so he can join me on this program, please. Let me see. I ain't sent it yet. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm feeling horrible, Kamiko. If you're still there, I'm feeling horrible, but I was trying to clean up my craft room because I'm saying you was a mess over in here. And I did one part of it. I want to go back to sleep. If you can see those two white boards back there, I just put those up. I'm actually doing the video because I need to close off my stuff. So when I do videos, people will be looking at all my junk that I have acquired. But how are you today, Miss Kamiko? How are you? And it's I have no desire to go outside. I just put it in. Tell them to come put it look at it. I just put it in. Gonna get on with me. But yeah, it was snowing here and I was listening to the weather report this morning saying that we might get some snow on Christmas. I don't know, but I hate the snow. I gotta get out of Philadelphia. You're doing house cleaning. When you get finished, Kamiko, come over here and help me do mine. Cause oh, you in Baltimore. I just sent somebody one of my trays that I did to Maryland. I'm not sure if it was Baltimore, but it was somewhere in Maryland. Hello, Margaret. How are you? I usually don't do lives. I tried to do them before. It didn't seem like it was successful, but I'm trying now. Guess what, guys? I'm so excited. We are over 600 subscribers now. I think it was 651. When I checked last time, it was 651 subscribers, and I'm so psyched about that. I'm so happy about that. So now I need some ideas on what to do for videos so I can get 1,000 subscribers. And then I have to still get 4,000 watch hours. So multiple, like 300 videos to get 4,000 watch hours. But anyway, so I'm so happy about the 651, I believe, subscribers that we have. So I want to thank you, Kamiko, and Miss Margaret Wells for joining me and supporting me. And we're going up from here. We're going up from here. So if you guys would like to see, you want me to do you know what? And I just put coasters in that cabinet, but I would have to do those with vinyl or either do a dirty pour. And I did a dirty pour video for the coasters a while ago, but these are the tile coasters. But I'm glad you said that because later on this afternoon when I rest, I'm going to do some coasters because I've been watching videos to figure out how to do, they call them geode. Thank you, Kamiko. That made my day. Thank you so much. I'm going to do, where are the trays? I'm going to do some of these today. And the geode ones, and this is the one with the hole in it. So I'm going to be doing these. I have 6 of them. So I'm going to be trying something that I saw someone do, and I'm going to put her name in the description when I'm doing it. I want to do it when I'm live, but it seemed like I don't, my equipment's not right when I try to do it live for some reason. I don't know, but when I videotape it like I've been doing it. But what colors would you like to see for the coasters and the vanity trays? You know what? I have so many ideas in my head that sometimes it tires me out because I'm steady thinking. I'm steady thinking. And I did do some dominoes. I did do some trays. But you know what, Kamiko? For real, I'm having problems doing. Have you been seeing people doing on the rolling tray? Do we? I tried it. I don't know what it is. What? Tell him to look in his messenger. Okay, well, tell him never mind. Just tell him never mind. So, what I was going to say. So, like I was saying, I did some trays, and my daughter, she's doing trays, and she's getting great results from her trays. And I tried it, and I'm just not getting any results. So what I'm going to do is, I I got those tray ones. It's oval ones, and it's also they have oval ones, rectangle ones, and circle ones. And I have all 3 of those. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try um oh, hold on. Tell them I put it in the wrong thing. I put it in the wrong thing. I put it in somebody else's thing. It's in there now. It's in there now. I'm trying to get my husband to come on and I put the link in the wrong person's thing. I know, Margaret. I want to get to 1,000, but I have to come up with some ideas to do because I need to make at least 300 videos. Who got time to make to make 300 videos? So I have to figure it out. Miko said I purchased some silver trays, the oval and the square ones. I haven't made any change. Yeah, I still have over half of my box of the square rectangle ones. And I didn't use I did try to use some of the oval ones as well. Oh, that's good, wine glasses, because I have vases here. I used to do, man, when I first started crafting, I used to do centerpieces and beautiful things, and then I got away from it. And then we had this surge with the masks. So I was stuck on doing those masks for a while. Now I'm doing these trays, which I love doing these trays. Like I said, I'm gonna do some of them today. And I'm gonna try the method that I saw a couple of people, there's several people on YouTube that are doing these geode things, and I haven't tried it yet. Not really in the geode way, but I'm gonna try it today. That's what I intend to do today after I rest up. Yeah, after I rest up from doing whatever I'm doing in this craft room. Girl, this be wearing me out. Literally, I'll be like, well, every time I do something, I gotta sit down and I gotta rest. Then I gotta catch my breath. And then I gotta, because I'm a woman of a certain age and I'm going through, I'm still going through menopause. I don't like to say that, but I don't really think I am, but sometimes I think I am. But anyway, so I can do that, Kamiko. I could do wine glasses. You want to do glitter? Because can I just confess to y'all, I am not good with epoxy on. Hey babe, I wanted you to get on. How do you get on? My husband is. I want to see him get on. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna try it. Share screen. Share screen. I don't know how to get him on here. My husband, that's his face. That's his face, but I don't know how to get him on. Let's see. Oh, maybe that. How do I, y'all? I'm a little slow. Can you do a video for people who don't have a printer or Cameo machines using pictures? Yeah. Because what I found out from watching video after video, I'm trying to find out where my husband is at. I'm trying to get him on. I don't know how to do it. Where is he? Let's see. Oh, put user in timeout. I don't want to do that. Can you do a video for people? Yeah, because there's this lady, her name is Craft T, Craft, capital T, Craft T something. And she did a tutorial on that. You have to drop your link. Oh, I gave him the link, but I don't know what happens when he hits the link. I did. His name is up here. Show. How, Dad, did you hit the link? Can you ask him, did he hit the link? You don't have to. Okay, well, I'm asking because of. Did you click the link? I don't want him to watch me. I want him to come on. Um, he said he did it. I don't even know. Love my babies. How are you? How are you? So Kamiko, I was saying that the lady named Craft T, she was showing people how to do um trays and other things without having to use a cutting machine. And simply what she did was use stickers, labels, the labels that you put on things that you mail. She was just using those. She used authors use those stickers because they either don't have a cutting machine or it's just easier to use a sticker and then you're not really, you know, having to worry about the thing cutting unless you have some intricate cutting and that would be something different. But she really does use stickers, or what did I just say? Those postage stickers. And I have a box of them too. And believe it or not, I tried to use that on my trays, and it just won't come out right. I should show you guys. It's really horrible. I don't even know what I did with them. Actually, just I put them somewhere because I was so mad. Um, um, stickers like that. The mailing labels. The mailing labels. That's what I'm talking about. The mailing labels. So I got the labels that are the big ones, the big like 8x10 ones. And I used a couple of them on the trays and still didn't work out. And it didn't. People come in. It didn't work out because the first time I tried it, I didn't seal it with I'm having brain fog. Mod Podge. I didn't seal it with the Mod Podge, so the epoxy just ate it up. The second time I did it with the Mod Podge, but I put too much Mod Podge, so it didn't come out right. I'm just like, so I gave up. I'm just going to use them as beauty trays because apparently I'm not supposed to be doing rolling trays. I tried it, didn't work out. I wasn't actually doing rolling trays though. I was going to use them for, well, I was making them for people. Once I sell it to you, do what you want with it. I don't really care. But I was putting sports teams on them. And it just wasn't working out in my favor. So I said, you know what, forget it, because I got tired of trying to use my epoxy because I be tripping when my epoxy be low. I got somebody in here. She looking at me like, yeah, we know. I'll be addicted. Badge reels, what is that? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, love my babies. I'm exhausted. I didn't even do that much, and I'm just exhausted. So I'm going through a really bad flare right now. And I can't even get myself caught up. I'm going to try and do some. I'm scared of the resin. Now listen, Kamiko, this is what I've been looking at. And so the one lady, um, Auntie Tay, Auntie Tay, she did a whole thing on resin and how she said it was killing her. Um, so she stopped using it. She doesn't use resin anymore. But the thing about it is, when you use resin, you have to be in a ventilated place. Have at least have a fan on if you can't go outside or you can't open your windows. Um, and also, you should wear a mask. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. You should wear a mask and you should always wear gloves. Make sure your skin is covered. I have spilled epoxy on my skin. I don't know how many times, and sometimes depending on the epoxy that they use, it burns. So, Frugalistic Lupus, I'm gonna go check her out because my husband told me I should do some more videos talking about lupus, especially now since I'm going through such a terrible flare. When I got up this morning to go get myself together, my lip, it's just my lip has been so sore for like days, and it keeps splitting and bleeding and doing all of this stuff, and I have sores in my mouth and my tongue is a mess. I can't, every time I try to eat, my tongue burns. It's just go through all the stuff with my stomach. It's just been so much going on. But I try to rise above it, but some days I cannot. Like right now, I feel like going back to bed, and I don't want to be a slave to my bed. That's why I'm up trying to do things, because the more I lay down, the more exhausted I get, which is crazy. I should feel rested, but I don't. But anyway, enough of that. So, if you're going to use the epoxy, be very careful with it. That's what I can tell you. I have Pro-Marine epoxy, and I'm using that now for two reasons. Reason number one is that it gets hard really quickly. Now, listen, for some reason, when you do a mold, where's my other molds? Oh, let me see one of those right quick, please. Just, yeah. This is my girl, Rhonda. You can come over here if you want to get in, let everybody see you. I can't see you from there. So this is a mold.
Hi, everyone.
That's my friend Rhonda, but she's also my aide. So she's here every day. I have one that affect my skin, but have medical from dermatology. I have both. My doctor's trying to say I have that. I can't never think of it. It's what Bernie Mac had when he died. Sarcoidosis. Yeah, he's trying to say I got sarcoid because of my eye. You know, the bubble right here on my eye that been here for years and won't go away. Nobody knows what it is. So he's saying I got sarcoid, but you ain't put nothing else on me, homie. So this is a tray. Um, this is not the big one. This is one of the smaller trays. And what I found out about these trays, which I think is really weird to me, it doesn't make sense. If you don't fill these trays all the way up, say you want to just pour this mold and you want to let it cure and you want to put another cover on top of it because you're going to put something on here. So when you put a thin layer in here, it seems like it takes longer for it to cure, which I don't understand. But my other big round one, when I fill that, it hardens really quickly and it's thicker. Like my brain can't let me understand why it does that. Thank you. This mold right here, see the thickness. It's really not that much difference in depth, but for some reason, I don't know this camera angle, y'all. But for some reason or other, if I pour this mold and I pour this mold at the same time, this mold hardens faster than this mold. So if anybody can explain it to me and let me know why, because I've never been scientific and I don't understand things like that. But it's strange to me that it happens. Now, also with Pro-Marine, and they're not paying me to say this, they probably don't even know I'm saying this because my channel's not big enough yet. But with Pro-Marine, you can use it. Like if you're making trays, with the ones I just showed you, or any tray that you're making, Pro-Marine says that you can use it around food, meaning that if you wanted to use it in your kitchen as a chopping board, or if you wanted to display your cakes or donuts or, you know, food like that on them, that it's safe. So this is why I'm switching. Another reason why I'm switching over to Pro-Marine. I still like Dr. Crafty. I really like Dr. Crafty. The only thing that I've been finding out since it's now winter time, it seems like it doesn't cure right. It takes long to cure. Even with Rhonda, you just saw Rhonda. I made her a beautiful orange tray. I don't know if you guys saw that video with the orange tray. I didn't do the video on how I did. I just did the after. But it's still pliable. Like when she took it home, it was still bending, not easily bending, but it was bending. And I'm like, how long ago did I make that? It's been at least 2 weeks since I made it, and it's still bending. When you use Pro-Marine, baby, when it's hard, you take that out, it's hard. You can believe it. But really, even with Pro-Marine, it really takes a little longer than 24 hours for it to cure all the way. My problem is I like to be in a rush. I want to get it done quick, fast, and in a hurry. But anywho, so do they sell Pro-Marine at Hobby Lobby or Michael's? We don't have Hobby Lobby here, so I've never been there. The only thing that I've seen Michael sell was the resin called Clearcast. That's the only one that I've seen. Hi, KM. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, at Amazon. I never been to the Pro-Marine. Okay, I never did that. But I get mine from Amazon. Matter of fact, I just got some the other day, and I was looking at them with a side eye because I thought that they were trying to scam me with the bottles because I just act like that sometimes. So I just want to show you this right quick. So this is the Pro-Marine. This is the half gallon. Okay, this is the half gallon size. And this is the Pro-Marine with the 32 ounces that I had before. Well, I poured this in here because I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting gypped because it just looked smaller to me. So it was right because I still have all of this left in here. This is what I'm using now, Pro-Marine. And it gets hard really fast. But the problem is that you still have to let it cure for it to get harder. So I would advise nobody to let it sit for 24 hours before you even touch it. Now listen, what I am going to do. Yeah, that's what they sell. Michael says amazing Clearcast. I've never seen any other type of epoxy at Michael's. So I've never seen that. We don't have a Hobby Lobby here. The one that's here is like an hour and something away. I'm just not that's too long. So what I want to do is I saw this lady yesterday. I was so amazed by what she did. Her name is Pouring Out My Heart or something like that. And she did this. She uses these big giant molds and she gets specially made. And they cost $100 and something just to order one of those molds. So I don't see myself ordering that anytime soon. But what I am saying is that she uses, so long story short, she poured the mold and she waited for like 3 hours. The first time she waited for 4.5 hours. It was still pliable. I don't know what's the name of the epoxy that she uses, but it was pliable and she was able to get it out of the mold because it was solid enough for her to do that. But she put it on top of a bowl and let it shape into a bowl. I was like, this is cool. I'm about to try that. Oh, she said she lived across the street from Hobby Lobby. That's not nice, Kamiko. You know, I can't get to Hobby Lobby. I have relatives in Baltimore, though. I don't know when I'm going after to visit them again, but I do have relatives in Baltimore. So I I said, I'm going to try that. And my problem is, before I can finish a project that I'm doing, I'll see something else and I'm ready to jump on that. Rhonda can tell you that because my head be spinning. Like my brain just goes crazy. So I saw her do that. I was like, man, I could do that for one of the videos. Pour my epoxy and let it sit for 3 or 4 hours and then put it on something and then sell that as part of my jewelry tray set. Like I was really psyched about that. So I'm going to actually try it with these little molds because I don't have anything big for my mold are not that big that I can make. Anyway, I'll find something, but I'm not the one with the hole in it, but I'm going to try one and I'm going to see if I can make just a little trinket tray and put it on there. I'm psyched about that, but I had to do this video for the doors that I made out of the foam board at Dollar Tree. So I had to do that first, and then I'm going to do the try to make it into something else. I thought that was so cool. You know, when you look at things, it's amazing how God uses people and he gives them different ideas to do things. And sometimes I look at people and their creativity and I'm like, dang, I am not that good. I can't. And I start belittling myself because I feel like I haven't reached their standards. But what I do, I am good at what I do. I just feel like I can't measure up to some of these people, and they have millions of subscribers. Some of them do. Some of them have 100,000 of subscribers, and I'd be mad sometimes. I was like, why can't I have that many subscribers? Well, you got to put out more videos. Get your life together. So, Kamiko says I have so many unfinished projects. I really want to get into doing my resin projects. Listen, I would just encourage. Here I am. Okay, so who want to start their own YouTube channel? I don't know. I'll try it, but I don't really know what to tell you because there's a lot of other people on there that can tell you better than me how to start a YouTube channel. I've been watching those things, and one of the things that they say is that you have to have a great thumbnail that to draw people to your page, and you have to have great content. You have to listen to, but you don't want to make your videos too long. So I've been trying to learn how to do thumbnails, and I'm telling you, I can't figure it out. It's like, oh, I told my husband this morning, I was like, dude, I feel defeated because I don't know how to do a thumbnail. And my brain, I guess because of what me dealing with this lupus thing right now, I can't get my thoughts together. And I get very frustrated when I'm trying to figure out something and I can't figure it out. So I need you to help me because I don't know what I'm doing. So I finally figured out how to do a little bit, but I'm still not there yet. So KM says, I'm very new to epoxy. I currently use Cristallit. A lot of people are using that now, but I have been doing a lot of research on brands of epoxy, so much I should know what to do when I start. I mean, that's a good thing to do, is to do research, because people are allergic to epoxy. If you get it on your clothes, on your skin, if you get it on you and you don't wipe it off and you keep doing it, it can cause cancer. But you got to be smart. You got to be proactive when you're using it. Like I have an apron. I don't always have my apron on. So I have a lot of clothes that are messed up because I use epoxy with my clothes, which is dumb. So hey Ashley, what's up, boo? I was going to contact you anyway to help me do a thumbnail because I can't get it. And I love your thumbnails that you've been doing. I just really can't get it. My brain is just crazy right now. So Kamiko, I do a lot of bling projects too. That's why I call Lady T Things That Bling. I just have gotten away from doing my vases and all them stuff, but I had so much bling. But I said I was going to start doing them with my with the vases, because I have vases in my closet that I got about 2 years ago from the thrift store, and they just sitting on my shelf in the closet, just sitting there. And I need to get back into doing that because sometimes people don't want to see the same old thing. You would do that for me, Miss Ashley? She said, oh, girl, I can totally do your thumbnails. I need them. Girl, I need to learn how to do them. That's what I need to do. Because you can give a man a fish and he'll eat for one day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat the rest of his life. So I would love for you to show me how to do it. We can get on what's that thing everybody use now? No, Zoom. Yeah, because we need to do a video anyway, because Ashley has lupus too. Skype. Okay, we can do that, because I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to do a video now on my platform, because my platform, look, y'all can see this, right? My platform is a whole hot mess. And I'm putting doors on it so it can look better. And I started doing it today, but I'm exhausted. I don't even think I'm gonna finish the rest of it today. But I am gonna do some resin. I am going to work with some epoxy today because I want to do that tray. How she just took that tray and bent it over that bowl and let it cure. And it came out. That joint was hot. We were sitting there looking at it. Me and Rhonda, we were sitting there looking at it like, what? I'm telling you, it's amazing to me how, and I haven't used Zoom yet either, Kamiko, but I need to try to do that. It's just amazing to me how talented people are. And then, let me tell you something. I understand now why people do put their cash information and super chats on YouTube. But now I understand why, because if you're doing projects like this and people want to see more videos and stuff, this stuff costs money. Those 2.5-gallon bottles of epoxy cost $62. I got it the same day. That was great. It was $62. And the other ones that I showed you, the 32-ounce ones, me and Rhonda, we figured out that, because I did her tray set. I made the handles. I did 2 trays, right? And then a round tray. So there's 5 pieces. So it actually took me, with this part A and part B, these are equal amounts. You put equal amounts in when you're doing these. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. But it took this whole bottle for me to do 2 tray sets, to do 5 times 2. I was like, this is expensive. So, I gotta pick my battles around here. Pick what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it. But because I've been so jacked up these last few days, I haven't even. Now I was going crazy because I have any epoxy, and I was like, oh my god, I need some epoxy. Oh my god, when I'm gonna get somebody to get some. And the Rhonda got me some epoxy 3 days ago, and I ain't used it yet because I've been sick. I've been going through. I've been in here crying. I just been hurting so bad. But anyway, yeah. She tries and does so many different projects, and also use Pro Marine. Who KM? Lady, you should watch The Most Crafty Nurse. Oh, The Most Crafty Nurse? I'm gonna look at her. Let me write it down because I won't forget. The Most Crafty Nurse. The Most Crafty Nurse. I sure am gonna look at her. And I like to look at people and learn different things and connect with them, because there's some people on here that I really love, like UW Essentials. Now she doesn't use epoxy, but she builds things, and she uses a lot of cardboard to build things. you'd be like, what in the what? How did she get that in her mind to do that? Will's DIY on the budget. I love him because he's a guy, and I don't know about a lot of guys that do DIYs. I think it's cool that guys do DIYs. So Will is really good. He's great. Some of the things I went to the store and bought stuff to do, recreate his stuff, and I haven't done it yet. But I did recreate one of his clocks, and I shared it with him, and I let everybody know that I recreated his thing. I even sent it to him. He was like, "Oh, that's good." One of his mirrors with the spoons on it. I did recreate that, and it's still hanging in my room right now. Loving my babies forever. I gotta try Pro Marine. My resin didn't harden the one time I tried. Well, which one did you try? But you have to. What I found out, and I was going to say this before, and I forgot. It seems like since the weather has changed, life is a whole vibe. She does so many different projects. I'm gonna go check her out because maybe I can get some ideas of things to do. Since I need to do 300 videos, because I can't think of 300 things to do. It seems like when the weather has changed, now it's really cold here. It seems like the Dr. Crafty resin is not curing right. It's not setting right. And I'm very careful when I do my resin that it's really a 1-to-1 ratio. Sometimes if you don't put enough in there, it won't set right. If you put too much of one and not enough of the other, it won't set right. I've messed up some things. My tic-tac-toe board, I had to throw one of them away because it was still flimsy. It was like rubber. It just never ever hardened. And that was with Dr. Crafty resin. And I just couldn't figure out why it never cured. So I actually threw it away yesterday or the day before. I was holding on to it because I think I'm a hoarder, low key. Don't say anything. Don't judge me. My room is so small. It's like a 1-by-1. No, it's not that small. Don't judge me. Okay, go ahead, dinner. What you cooking, Margaret? Shoot, I'm hungry. So you got to be careful, and you got to also make sure that the temperature in the room that your resin is curing in is not cold. The room needs to be warm for your resin to harden. Lady T, when drying, where do you dry your projects? I dry it right here in this room, in my craft room. And since it's been cold, sometimes I have to turn on a space heater because it doesn't get warm enough in here sometimes. I have the air conditioner on right now, so that wouldn't be good for me to do the coasters with. However, I would turn the air conditioner off when I'm done and leave it warm in here so it can. Now, KM, I heard about crystallic. I actually saw somebody doing the video, and that process is very long, and I'm just not willing to do that right now. No, she didn't say collard greens and smoked turkey and yams and cornbread. It's a shame. That's what Margaret's cooking right now. This is dinner for today. Huh. I need to be. Where you live at, Margaret? We need to come get a plate. We're cousins today. I'm just dropping by to get a plate. I would do it too if I was in her area. I ain't even playing. So I did hear that crystallic is a longer process, and I'm not gonna do it. I just don't feel like it. Right. So look, y'all. I don't know where the other part of this is. This is some white stuff that I'm supposed to spray on shirts to do sublimation on shirts, because when you do sublimation, it's supposed to be. Oh, what? It's broke? How you? I didn't know this was leaking. Excuse me, y'all. going on with this. Nope. Yes, it is. That's on tight. Anyway, I got this and I threw the original bottle away because I have some more of it somewhere. I don't know where the bottle is. But I bought this stuff so I can do sublimation on 100% cotton shirts. And I tried it once and it didn't work. So I just put it to the side and just left it there. Oh yeah, I tried to give it to Rhonda. She was in my room being newsy. She was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Milk. You want some?" I told her it was organic milk.
If it's organic, you're going to spray
Oh, she was being newsy. So I asked her, does she want some? She said she can UPS. You gonna UPS me some dinner? Woo! UPS will throw it up on the step and keep moving. And somebody will probably just get it. I would never get my meal. Probably. Anywho, so this is some spray stuff that you're supposed to be able to use to spray on 100% cotton material. You spray it on, you let it dry, and then you're supposed to be able to sublimate on 100% cotton. Well, honey, I tried it. I don't think I let it dry long enough because I'm so impatient. I know, Kamiko, I'm crazy. So I haven't never tried it again. That's why it's still sitting there. And it wasn't cheap either. So I'm just not ready to do that. I have to be ready for real in my mind before I can really do a project and do it well because I'm scatterbrained. So at the age of 56 years old, you would think that I wouldn't be scatterbrained anymore, but I still am. And that's okay with me. You know, it is what it is. I wish I could bring my husband on. I do not know how to do that. I have to learn. KM says, I agree. Things definitely cost money, and sometimes money is tight to be able to always keep going with projects. Story of my life. I have one thing, but one thing out. I have one, I can't read. I have one thing, but out of another. No, I know. I was really over here going through it when I didn't have that epoxy. I mean, I was depressed. Rhonda said, I can't take it no more. She said, I can't take it no more. I'm just going to get you some epoxy because I'm sick of looking at you come out here all say it because you can't do anything. But the sad part is that I have vases and I have cups. I have wine glasses. I have these things that I really could be doing. But I don't have that much storage room. So I'm not really trying to make things because when I sell things, people want specifics. You know, they might want a specific color. And then here I got this color up here and nobody's buying it. So now I have this cup that's sitting here in the way because I made it and nobody's buying it. That's what my problem is. I have things that I have made and they're just sitting there. So I really want to make, huh? You already bought vases.
What is?
I don't know. She's talking about buying my vases when I said I'm gonna do a project with vases. Is she crazy? Anywho, so there's a lot of things that I can do that I don't do. I bought a sewing machine so I can do masks, and I have masks that are still here because people stopped buying them. Like it was first was a frenzy, and now everybody like it was. So Kate says, yes, the Most Crafty Nurse, her channel is very helpful and she does a lot of different projects. It shows her mistakes and explains also. You may like her channel. I'm sure I will. If you like it and you're saying that, I'm sure I will because I like people to be real. The videos that I'm about to, I probably won't do it till tomorrow because I still got to get these other boards up before I can really do the video. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the video. I have mistakes in my video, and I show. Sometimes I will show you if I make a mistake because I don't like people to feel like, oh, you did that and it's so perfect and I can't do it like you because you just run through it. And I just want people to see, this is real life. We do make mistakes. So, and it's cool. So that's me, a whole room of stuff I made to have no room for nothing else. Exactly. Exactly. But one of the things that I find is that hi Vanessa, it sure isn't. It's not cheap at all, child. Crafting is there's always something new coming out, and then you're always trying to keep up with the trend. And if you're not keeping up with the trend, you're not getting any notices because you're not keeping. You're trying to sell old stuff. Da, da, da. But how do I know if I make something that it won't become a trend? And I need to think of it from that aspect of it, because some of the people, they made stuff they didn't think was going to be a trend, but it is. So we just have to get out there. I have spray paints in here. I can't paint now because it's cold. I've tried to paint in the cold and it's not good. The paint doesn't set well. It doesn't dry well when you go in cold. And the house that I'm in, I could go out in the back and spray, but because it's cold, it's just not gonna come out right. And I don't take the chance of trying to spray up here because I don't have the windows open, so I don't have the proper ventilation for that. And with lupus, you don't want to try crazy stuff because I don't want to listen. It's the coronas, and I ain't trying to be up in anybody's hospital. Okay, I don't want to be in anybody's hospital and all that corona stuff going on, and then jump on me. No, ma'am. So, Kamiko, I feel you. I have so much I want to finish, but my products run out, and I never have money when I need to. And KM, I'm trying to tell you. So, I paid the car note, and I used a little bit of money I had to pay my car note, and I was suffering. I was like, I'll never do that again. So that's why I didn't have any money to get my epoxy, and I was so mad. KM says, Lady T, you'll get there. Day by day is all you can do. Don't give up. God bless you. What is my cat is out there fighting her. I don't know why she's doing it. So, once your new trend starts, it's on to the next one. That is true. KM says, Lady T, you'll get there. Day by day is all you can do. And you're right about that. And you know what? I have learned how to not put pressure on myself. If I don't feel like doing something, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. I'm just will not do it. And I'll get the video done when I get it done. So that's one thing that I've learned about myself. I used to be so bad about beating myself up if I didn't do a video. But now I'm just like, listen, if I can't do it, I can't do it. I'm not gonna force myself. Like you said, I'll get there, whatever I get there. So I don't have any intention on giving up. I'm just learning how to respect my body when it feels a certain way, to just, if I need to lay down, to lay down and do the video later. However, when I do lay down, my brain be going like so fast and thinking of all these things. I'll be like, would you shut up? But anyway, sister girl, I have learned crafting ain't cheap. It's not cheap at all. Listen, let me tell y'all, I have a Cricut Explorer Air 2, and I want the Cricut Maker. And then I'll be like, why you want the Cricut Maker? You don't even use the settings that's on this one. So why you want the Cricut Maker again? Because I want it. That's all. And I'm gonna get rid of this one and sell it to somebody, or give it to somebody. That's what I thought, And I also want this. It's two more machines that I want. I want the embroidery machine, and I want this the name of this thing. It's this machine that engraves everything. I don't care what you put in the thing, it engraves everything. That's what I want. I really will, and I can't think of the name. Assert. So no, what's it called? I can't think of it, but it's a machine like this big, and you put your item in there, whatever you type in, it engraves it for you. It doesn't matter the material. I was like, yo, I need to get that, but that thing costs like $4,000. It's so much stuff. I have to get bubble mailers, thank you stickers, label printer, everything costs. Man, listen, Kamiko, I'm trying to tell you, the cost of things just is crazy. And people, I have bought things and I've stored things because I knew a day was coming when I'm going to have the money to purchase everything that I needed. So I buy stuff and I store stuff, and people be looking at me like I'm crazy. It's like, you're a hoarder. Why are you buying all this stuff? Why you do? And come to find out, it might even be months later. I need that, and I had it. Miss Kitty, my cat is really terrorizing her. I don't know what is wrong with my cat. Here, where's the water bottle? Where's the water bottle? Miss Kitty, you need to stop interrupting my broadcast. My cat, I don't know what's going on with her, but she's crazy. Um, so the stuff that I needed, I had the money to get it, and I was able to do it. But you got look, it's real out here. We got to pick and choose what we're doing because we're not working, and we got to just anyway. It's so much stuff has to get bubble mailers. Yeah, I would love to find a way to make mugs with water slides, but don't have a little. I don't have a little conventional oven, and I have no mug press. Can you get a toaster oven? Okay, my friend Cynthia, my sister friend, um, we're in this little craft group. There's only 4 of us. Um, she said, go to the thrift store and get a toaster oven. I was like, I'm not going to the thrift store. I'm going to the regular store. She was like, well, then you dumb because you can get whatever. That's how she talks to me. You dumb because you can go to the thrift store and get you a toaster oven for cheap. So I went to the thrift store and I was getting ready to leave because I didn't see the toaster oven. So I went to the firm. I was like, do you all sell toaster ovens? He said, yes, we have one. And I asked him to demonstrate to me that it worked. I got it. It was $15. And I used that to do my 20-ounce tumblers. And I use that sometimes to do sublimation. But I have the mugs. But if I have an order where I have to do more than 5 of them, I just usually use the mug press. So I have 2 mug presses because I have the mug press that came with the heat press machine, and I bought a standalone mug press, and I'm so glad I did it. The first time I went to order it, and we didn't have the money to get it, so we let that slide. And when I went back to go order it, it was gone. Broke my heart. But when I went back again and I saw it, I said, I don't care what I got to do. I'm not passing it up this time. Okay, so it was a great investment for me, $15, and I just used it the other day trying to make these tumblers. So yeah, Kamiko, I don't know about the animals, but my cat's been around me doing it, and she's not having any problems at all. My cat comes in here. I think secretly she wants to craft, but because she's a cat, she can't. She's always in here when I use resin or whatever I use. Yeah, she's a little touched, but I haven't seen her have any adverse reactions to the smell, and I've never gotten any on her because she's not that close to me where I could spill any on her. So but you know what? Let me go back and look at this comment because hey, you said you love to find a way to make mugs with water slides, but I don't have a little conventional. You don't need an oven to do water slide. You don't need a mug press to do water slide. You don't need those machines to do water slide. Because what you're doing is you're printing your picture or whatever on the water slide, and then you seal the water slide with at least 3 times, but have like 15 minutes in between them, that you spray. And then after you do the 3rd one, you dip it in some warm water and it slides off. It slides. So you don't have to have a conventional oven to do mud press. I think I did do a video on water slide, but I did water slide versus sublimation. I did water slide versus sublimation. So I can do one on just water slide because you don't need an oven. You don't need any, and that's a good thing. So you don't have to worry about having an oven. And if you have a mug and you have the water slide paper, maybe you can try it and see how it comes out. But you have to make sure that you seal your image, because if you don't seal your image and you put it in the water, it's definitely going to come out in the water. You're going to lose all the color. And you don't want to do that because you're wasting ink. But you should definitely try it. And don't put it in too much hot water, just like lukewarm, and then you dip it in there, and about 10 seconds it'll come right off. You put it right on your item. So you don't need an oven or a mug press for water slide, which is great because water slide is just as good as sublimation. So Kamiko says, I want a Cricut machine, but I've been watching videos and people are complaining. Any item that we purchase is always going to be a pro and a con. There's always going to be somebody that likes it, somebody that doesn't. There's always going to be somebody that's in favor of it and somebody who's not. Things that I do, if I'm ordering something, especially from Amazon, I'll always read the reviews. And I have gotten things that the reviews were really bad, but when I got it, it was fine. So I don't know. Cricut is good. I like my Cricut. I don't even use half of the stuff that you can do with it. I don't even do it because I just don't. But I don't know about Cameo. Cameo, I've heard a lot of good things about Cameo, but I heard it's a little tedious to learn. That's what I heard. I don't know if it is. That's what I heard. Yeah. So I was actually going to get a Cameo. I told my sister friend, I said, I'll get me a Cameo. She said, why? I said, because I want it. And then I just let it go because I had no real reason why I wanted it. I just wanted it. So that's what, don't be intimidated by the water slide. So yeah, Silhouette, from what I heard, is really a good machine. It really is, from what I heard. I've seen people use it too. And there's actually a free version, I'm told, that you can use on your computer. And I haven't downloaded that yet. The thing about Cricut that I really don't like the most is that you can only, like, if you want to do a bigger image, you can only go to a certain point with Cricut. And that's annoying when you're trying to do a big image on a shirt, or you're trying to make a big image to put on something, and you can only do but so a certain size where you're doing print and cut. And that's annoying. So when I want to do an item that's bigger, I have to go into Word and do it. One of my sisters said she goes into Publisher and she does hers to get a bigger size, because nobody wants a little print. So I go into Word and do it. And no, the Cricut is definitely not difficult to operate, Vanessa, at all. It's not. Now, let me just make this confession. When I first got the Cricut, I let it sit in a box for about probably a little shorter than a month. And my husband, he rolled past my craft room and he was like, when you going to use that Cricut? Because I didn't get it for nothing. So I suggest you take it out and use it. He wasn't nasty about it. He was just saying it because I was intimidated by the Cricut. So I got one of my friends, my sister friends, and she got a Cricut as well. And we just determined we're going to sit here and we're going to learn how to do it. We did it together. And we've been crafting ever since. It's been about 5 years ago. And we've been crafting ever since. And Cricut, I'm telling you, for me, I have to see demonstrations in order for me to learn what I'm trying to learn. I can't get it. I don't know what it is. But with the Cricut, it's really not hard, but you have to take time and look at other people using them. There's a lot of how-tos on how to use the Cricut, on how to use the Silhouette. there's just a lot of information out there. There's a lady on Facebook. Her name is Charmaine Galloway, and she has a YouTube page as well. And she does a lot of stuff. This girl, when I tell you, she does a bunch of stuff. And she does a lot of how-to videos as well. I believe she has the Cameo and the Cricut, but she has multiple of several items that she has. So she uses both. Yeah, buy stuff and don't use it, Kamiko. And that my husband, that was one time he was like, yeah, I bought this thing for you, so I suggest you use it. And my husband's not mean, he's not nasty or none of that, but he was like, I ain't paying for a machine and you want to let it sit in the box, which made sense to me because why did I get it if I'm not going to use it? So my Cricut is sitting right here anymore since I've been doing sublimation and since I've been doing the trays. I rarely use my Cricut because I don't do vinyl anymore. And when I do sublimation, I don't have to worry about the Cricut cutting out my item so specifically because you just put it, you tape it on the item and you put it in the heat press, you know, and it's done. So you don't have to do any intricate cutting when you're doing sublimation. So, but I still think I'm a hoarder a little bit. But when I have the money, and I promise you, my aide, that was Rhonda, she's my aide, but she's my friend too. And I did have another aide before, but she's working somewhere else now. And she told me, she said, I literally hate the Dollar Tree because of you. I said, well, why would you say that? She said, because every time I turn around, you have me in the Dollar Tree. I was like, girl, that's the place to be, to the Dollar Tree. And the Dollar Tree has a lot of stuff in there that people are trading with. So yes, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. And she used to get so upset with me. I'm like, come on, Lisa, we're going to the Dollar Tree. She's like, no, I'm not going. Oh, you're going, but you can sit in the car if you want to. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to the Dollar Tree. And I would come in the house with bags, like literally bags. And the Dollar Tree fools you because you think you're getting stuff for $1 and you are. But those dollars add up. You got a shopping cart. I done walked out the Dollar Tree with $30 worth of stuff, and I only went in there to get like $5 worth of stuff. But when you see stuff at the Dollar Tree, you have to get it because if you don't, it's not going to be there when you back. I have missed out on so many projects because something was trending, and I go to the Dollar Tree and I saw it, and I didn't get it, and then I go back and don't have it, and I'm like, you just dumb. So what I'm learning is when I have the money is to go to Dollar Tree and tend to make, because when you go back, it's not there. Like the certain mirrors they used to sell, the square candle mirror things, they made them smaller. I'm like, why would you make something smaller if it was selling real well? And then, you know, it's very rare that we find mirrors in our Dollar Trees. I'm like, why would you change something if people are really buying it like that? It looked like you would make more of it so you can make more money. But Dollar Tree does that. They have a bad habit of doing that. Will you show us your tumblers? Away. The last one I did, I gave them away. So I don't have them there. I don't have the last two that I did. But I'll do one because one of the things that I'm trying to tell myself is I'm not going to be defeated by an inanimate object. So I have to get myself together and be like, you know what? You are an inanimate object and you're not going to beat me down. So I'm going to work it and I'm going to get it. So that's what I do. So even with the Cricut, I was like, you're an inanimate object. So I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to be scared of you. I really be up here talking to myself and talking to these inanimate objects like that. For real. Dollar Tree, you will go broke. No lie. But will a water slide not come off when washing? See, this is the thing with water slide. You still have to seal it. You still have to seal it. Most people use Mod Podge. Don't y'all hate when people say Mod Podge? It's not Mod Podge. It's Mod, M-O-D, Mod Podge. But a lot of people seal theirs with Mod Podge. And then what I tell people is, do not put your cup in the dishwasher. Do not submerge your cup in the sink. Just hold it in your hand and wash it out like that. Because if you don't, then the water slide will come off when you're washing it. And I had to learn that too. So we have to be careful about the things that we do and make sure that if you're making cups and selling them, it's important to let the people know that you can't put it in a dishwasher and you can't submerge it in the water. Now I do beads on cups. I know you guys have seen my cups because I've done a video on the cups. I'm trying to see if I have one down here, but I don't. I'm gonna show you this. I do these all the time. And I love her. This is so pretty. Like this blue is just popping, popping. So when I make these, I insert a little card, a care. It's called care instructions, and I say, don't submerge in water. Don't put it in a dishwasher. Just get your washcloth, wash it out on the inside, rinse it out, and dry it, and put it back, put it away. These are definitely not like most of the time the people are getting it just because they want it, not usually for drinking. They're getting because they just want something like this to sit on their desk and look at. So you can't put this in the microwave if you want to drink coffee because all of these will melt. All of this, and then you have fumes in your microwave, and then if you drink from it, you're gonna die. That was drastic, but for real, you can't put this kind of thing in a microwave. Even with the water slide, don't put that in a microwave because it's gonna come off. It's gonna melt. So, KM says, but what a water slide not come off? It'll come off if you don't seal it. Yes, I make my own water slide. How you do that? Yes, I make my own water slides these days, but I seen somewhere to adhere the water slide better. They put it in a little toaster oven. Still learning on different ways to do sublimation. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try that too. You say I want to get a Cricut also to have both. I think they both have pros and cons. They do. They actually do. The Cricut and the Silhouette. Everything that you get has pros and cons. Even with water slide, you have people that have pros and cons. Even with the Cricut machine and the Silhouette machine, even the resin. If you go right now, when you look on Amazon for resin, you will see that you will have so many people. I look and see how many negative reviews you have, because if you have 5% or more negative reviews, I don't want to use your product because I feel like that's too much. But sometimes I've seen negative reviews and I still bought the product and it worked for me. So it's a hit and miss when we do things like that. So what might feel good to you and work right for you may not feel good or work right for somebody else. But what I tell people when they ask me about a machine, I tell them to go, and if you're going to get the Cricut Maker, because you might as well get the machine that can do everything. So that way you don't have to worry about buying the machine again. You know, oh, I'm gonna upgrade. You don't have to upgrade if you get the best one. But if you can't do it financially and you have to get the Cricut Maker can do things. I'm telling you, I have never done it. It does fabric. It does what's the name of that wood? Not that real wood. Not plywood, but it's a type of wood that Cricut you can put it on there. It does foil. It does tissue paper. It does a lot of stuff, but I've never wanted to use that kind of stuff. So, but right now I want to engrave. I want to engrave earrings because I make jewelry too. So I want to engrave earrings, but my Cricut Explorer doesn't have the knife. You can't use the knife blade with the Cricut Explorer Air 2. So that's why I wanted to get the Cricut Maker, because you can use more different blades and different things to do what you're doing if you want to move up to a better machine. So I tell people off the jump, just go on and get the Cricut Maker if you want a Cricut. You might as well just go on and invest in that. That way you don't have to worry about it. But if you have to sell your Cricut Explorer Air 2 to get your Cricut Maker, you can sell it on YouTube Marketplace. You would be surprised at the stuff people sell on Marketplace. I actually got my sewing machine from the Marketplace, and a guy had this because when the mask came out, you couldn't find a sewing machine anywhere. I went to Joann's, and Joann's, Kamiko, I would tell you the Cricut is. I would tell you that because I've heard Silhouette is a little tedious in learning. That's what I would do. I would get the Cricut. But if you look at enough videos, you might be able to master the Silhouette. So, because there's a lot of videos out here on the Cricut and the Silhouette. So if I were you, I would just take like a few hours and just invest and see, you know, what people are saying about each one. But it's always going to be pros and cons. So, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. But anyway, so look, I have so many projects in my head, it's ridiculous. Yeah. These are pony beads. I was going around looking for pony beads. I went to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree didn't have a pony bead. I was mad. I went to several Dollar Trees because I'm going to make a mirror with the pony beads. And I finally went to the hair store and got the pony beads several months ago, and I still haven't made the mirror. So I do my nails too because I'm not going to the nail salon, and I don't want to sit in the nail salon because with me having lupus, if something flies by me, I usually get it, and I'm not going to sit in the nail salon. And I'm just not going to. So I've learned how to do my nails, and I'm still learning how to do them. But I get a kick out of the fact that I can do my nails and don't have to go to the nail salon. I really get a kick out of it. It's a long process to do it though because I'm still learning. But honey, let me I'd rather learn how to do my own nails than sit in a nail salon because I just don't want to. I don't want to sit in a nail salon. I'm not ready. Yeah, Kamiko, if you for real, if you would take a look at my office, which used to be my office and now it's my craft room. Because I used to do radio. You guys don't know that. I used to do radio. I had a I worked at a radio station here in Philadelphia on the AM station, and I did radio on the internet. I did it for like 5 years, and then I just stopped doing it. And I really think I'm gonna start doing it again in 21. Say I do a lot of different things. I wear a lot of different hats, but because the lupus is progressing, it takes a lot out of me to do things. And so when I hear that I need to do 300 videos in order for me to get monetized, I'm like, really? So that makes me tired when I think about it. She said, Kamiko, I think you should do some reading around maybe and watching videos to see what would be best for you. One thing I love about Silhouette is the software design studio is free to use. Exactly. I think I said that earlier that you could use it, and I still haven't downloaded it to my computer yet. What am I waiting for? I don't know, but I didn't. I haven't done it. So I think that's good advice that you gave her, KM, because there's a multitude of information out there if we just search for it. There's a whole bunch of information and stuff on YouTube, and people will give you their honest opinion about the Cricut and about the Silhouette. I really think I'm going to download the free version of the Silhouette. Yep, Rust-Oleum. Yep, clear spray paint. Yep, I use that too. I like Rust-Oleum paint, and I get my paint from either Walmart or Michaels. Yeah, give it a try. Listen, you're never going to know if you can do it if you don't try. And I tell myself that about things like if you don't try, you're always going to be wondering. I wonder if I could have done it, but you might as well just try it. One of my sisters lives in Alabama, and she said Send me a mug, a sublimation mug, because she doesn't do sublimation. She's a seamstress. Her name is Cynthia. On Facebook, she's C Fashion. If you want to look her up, but she's a seamstress. She's an awesome seamstress. Awesome. Um, she wanted to try a sublimation mug, but she didn't want to buy a case of mugs. So I sent her one, and she actually did a mug, and she was so excited. So now she's slowly, doing mugs. But like I said, she's a seamstress, and she uses sublimation all the time. She just wanted to see if she could do it. Now that she knows she can do it, now she gets mugs. Oh, thank you, KM. And she's so pretty. I love this. You know what? And Amazon was having a sale on their glitter. They were having a sale. Their glitter was $3.23 or something like that. And I tell you, I was snapping over there. I was buying the glitter up. And oh, that's my Vanessa, my genius. Vanessa, I didn't even get that name, Vanessa. Thank you. That and Vanessa, when I did radio, it was so funny because my daughter was here or somebody was here, and they said when you get on the radio, you just morph into a whole different person. My personality with my radio is I don't try to do it; it just happens and it's natural for me. I love doing radio, and I know that I'm about to go back and start doing it because that's one of the things I know that I'm supposed to do. And I like speaking to people in front of the camera, and I like speaking to people even if you can't see me if I'm on there, because it's just there's something that God gave me because I didn't sign up for this. But anyway, I make them on my inkjet printer and then I seal them. So KM, you seal yours with the spray you were talking about, the clear Rust-Oleum spray, right? So do you just spray the spot where the water slide is, or do you spray the whole cup? Because I really don't like Mod Podge, not for my cups, but I do use Mod Podge. Let me show you something, because I think I'm going to do one now. Since let me go say something about it. Well, let me see what y'all see all of this stuff over here. Did y'all see all of this? All of this stuff. I like mugs for the Eagles. Well, not for the company, but I used to do mugs. I used to make mugs. Y'all excuse me, I'm fat, but I'm just watching it because I'm fat. I take 20 milligrams of steroids now, so I'm fat. I was starting to do a mug, wine glass. I gotta use this camera. A wine glass for someone, and I never finished it. So I can peel this off and do it again, or I can put Mod Podge on this and do another layer of green for this particular thing. Now, let me tell you something. If you look down here, can you guys see? I gotta get used to this camera. If you look down here, this is from me putting Mod Podge on there. Sometimes I really hate Mod Podge because it makes stuff look dull. But when you're using glitter, you have to put a couple of layers of Mod Podge or triple thick or whatever you use to seal stuff. And then, but when it gets dull like this, oh, that makes me so angry. Look at that. That is just horrible. I wouldn't give anybody anything that looks like that. So I would put another coat of glitter on there and then just tap, tap, tap so lightly on it so it won't lose its luster. Because what's the point of having glitter on it if it's not going to shine, if it's not going to be blingy, blingy in your face? So that's one of the things that I don't like about Mod Podge. Now let me show you this. This is the kind of stuff that I used to do, and I'm going to get back to doing it. This is just a vase, a clear vase that I got from Dollar Tree, painted it black, put some bling bling on there, these adhesive mirrors, which I got from Amazon. And I have one of the Dollar Tree mirrors on here on this phone. And this was part of a 3-piece set, a centerpiece set. And the rest of it's still sitting there. I got Chanel on it, Chanel on the other things. But I started it and I never finished it. It's one of the things I do. I start something I don't finish. And this would look great with some flowers in it. You know, you can put it on your desk, you can put it somewhere and be able to look at it. But that's the kind of stuff that I was doing when I first started crafting. And now, since we have evolved into doing so many things, thank you, Kamiko. Thank you so much for saying that. Evolved into doing so many things. My mind just gets scattered, and I want to do this and I want to do that. And so I have these bags. My sister wanted me to make this for the video on that one. She wanted me to make this because we sell paparazzi, and she wanted a bag for that. So I had the bags, the 4-panel bags, and I made them for her. I'm still waiting for her to come and pick them up. But for me, crafting is a release. So I don't have to think about what I'm going through as far as dealing with this lupus. Because I have days where I'm just high, everything's great and everything. And I have days like today where I just want to lay down and just sleep for the rest of the day, which I don't like doing that because then I can't be creative when I'm doing stuff. So I'm going back to doing my vases, but the only thing about them, I'm going to have to use the paint from Michael's or Walmart because I can't spray paint. It's cold now, and I'm not going to go outside and try to spray paint because it never comes out right. So I'm going to go back to that and being impatient. I just have to learn how to be patient. When you do vases like these, one thing that I learned is if you can spray paint this on the inside, spray paint on the inside, because sometimes it has been that when I'm trying to, if I painted it on the outside and I'm trying to do something on here, it scratches the paint off. I've had that problem before, but then I go in and I try to spray the inside of it. You probably can't see that. Me and this camera. I don't know when I did this, but so sometimes it's good to spray the inside of it. And then when you spray these type of things, it's not a good idea to be so close to it because then you start getting the run lines on them. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a run line here. Oof. So, and Vanessa, Vanessa, I think you're prejudiced. That's what I think. I think you're prejudiced. So when I get some extra money, I'm going to send you something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to let you be surprised. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, let me show you guys this. I don't even know when I did this. This was on my shelf that I found this morning. I forgot I had. And I was going to use this to put flowers in it. Never finished it. But look inside. You see this? The red box right there? I got that from Dollar Tree and connected my mirrors like that. But I had to use some cardboard in here too, just to make them to be able to meet up. Because I see a lot of crafters that make mirror boxes like this, and they don't use anything. They don't use anything to hold it together like that. They just glue them together. I have never been successful with that. So I do what works. And if if you see a crafter doing something and you want to recreate what you can't do it exactly like they do it. Just first of all, you don't want to do it exactly like they're doing it. But for that type of thing where you want the mirrors to come together, all four of the mirrors, if you can't do it the way they do it, then improvise, use something. And that's what I did. I used that box because I couldn't get my mirrors with the hot glue, and I used Gorilla Glue, hot glue sticks, and I just couldn't get it to work right for me. So I said, forget this. I'm just going to use the box. It works for me. That's the best mirror box I've done because I didn't have to struggle with trying to make it stand up so the glue can dry. Then you got to go back and dry. No, homie, I'm not doing all of that. I'm just going to do it the way that works for me, and it's going to be cool. Let me show you something else. I know what you're going to say already, Vanessa. So, no, that's just that's over here. Okay, so sorry about that, Joe. Y'all didn't need to see all of that. So going back to the epoxy, this is an ashtray, a clear ashtray. I was trying it, and that's what came out. So I said, okay, that came out, and I don't even smoke. This is a green one. See through it. I don't even smoke. I just was making it because I could. And here's another one with a little cigarette divot right there. All this is what I'm saying. I make projects, and they sit in my house and stutter and get in my way. Anyway, so I don't like this at all. So don't judge me when you look at this. Okay? It's been sitting there. This is what this is what I'm telling you about the Dollar Tree tray. This sucker is ugly. Look at this. It's ugly as crooked. It's crazy. Okay, Cam, thank you for joining us, and you have a Merry Christmas as well. Look at this. It's crooked. That's why it's still sitting on my shelf right now. But I made this to go with these. Bam. Look at this. Just sitting on my shelf. The silver flowers. Look at this. Look at this. Yep, that's right, Cam. Exactly. See, Kamiko, and I never even advertised this. I just did it. And because I didn't like this, I just didn't say anything about it. They're still sitting on my shelf for no reason. They're just sitting there. I did two of them. Just crazy. Just crazy. And I put some of that foam stuff in there and stick them in there and keep it moving. And because I don't like the tray, they're still sitting on my shelf. This is what I'm talking about. I got these dumb trays and I keep messing them up. This looks like something that my 5-year-old granddaughter could do. Horrible. Horrible. And I don't want to throw this away. So I have to come up with a way to make it look better because this right here looks horrible. I wouldn't give that to anybody, let alone sell it. You can't see that stuff, Kamiko? What? Okay. Yeah. If I lived near you, I would love to add it to my dress. Listen, I don't even know how much it costs to ship. I shipped somebody out some trays last week, and according to the U.S. Postal Service, ate my items and everything, and excuse me, they said it would be $8 and something cents to mail it to Baltimore. By the time I wrapped it. The box still wasn't heavy. But when I got to the post office, they charged me $22 to mail it. I was like, what? That's a big difference from $8. That's just crazy. But I would actually mail them to you because they're sitting here getting on my nerves. So came as I print my messages on water slide paper, print them, let the ink dry for about 15 minutes. Then I spray 3 layers of Rust-Oleum spray paint to seal the images on the water slide. Exactly. And that's how you should do it too. Yep. I was purchasing water slide, but some would take a long time to ship. So I purchased a little $30 HP printer to make them, and the prints come out very vibrant. Do you sell your water slides? Because I would like to try yours. I would definitely like to try yours. If you sell them, you can put your information in there, or you can email me. I'm gonna put my email in here. Y'all, I gotta figure out how to get my husband on. That's my email. If you want to email me. So my husband is a former pastor. He was consecrated as a bishop about 2 or 3 years ago, before this corona thing hit. He ordained me. I can't remember, years ago. I think I've been ordained for about over 12 years. So I'm ordained to preach the gospel, to evangelize and all that stuff, marriages and all that, funerals, all that. So like I said, I do a lot of stuff. I wear many, many hats, and I actually love crafting and I love doing radio. It's just radio became so competitive that I had to take a break from it, because people were like, vote for me so I can win this award, vote for me so I can win that award. And my radio was gospel. I did gospel. I did interviews with some big name people. I did interviews with them, and it just became a competition. Like, and I just felt like, are y'all doing this to minister to people, or are you doing it just to get an award? I would like to get a reward from God, but I'm telling you, whew. Stop it, Vanessa. What you're supposed to do is you buy it. If you buy it, then you save it for the man when he comes. That way you already have it. She said if I had a hot boyfriend, I would purchase that as a cigar. I can't meet a decent man. Girl, let me tell you something. I would be scared if I wasn't married right now. I would be scared if I wasn't married right now, because it's just too much going on. It's just too much going on. Kamiko said, my husband smokes cigars. I'm going to make him some man cave coasters using beer bottle tops. I would love to. Kamiko, do you have a page? You have a YouTube page? I would like to see that. I would really like to see that. Yeah, so Vanessa's funny, right? Talk about if she could have if she had a hot boyfriend, not a decent boyfriend, a hot boyfriend. Go ahead, Vanessa. I know he out there waiting for you. So this is one of the coasters that I did. Oh, I did this. And this is the other side, just plain black. I was just trying it out. This is another coaster that I have to go back and seal. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do a coaster with bling in it. So I ran out of epoxy, but now that I have it, I can go back over top of it and seal these in. Even though I glued these in with Gem Tack, I glued those in with Gem Tack. This is another one I was playing with, and what happened with this one, because I actually like this one, but I was doing it, I was so tired, and I had the stuff on my desk sitting there, and instead of me moving it, I reached over it and something fell into it and messed it up. So that's messed up. But look at the back. I like the back too. So this, again, things that are sitting in my house that are not being used. This is another one that I did with those 5 ones I showed you guys. That I said I'm gonna do geo. I'm gonna try to do that. Black, nice. And this is a smaller one. and black. I did with the Pro Marine. I was just trying out the Pro Marine. And when I tell you these things, you could hurt somebody with these. If you use this as throw this and somebody messing with you, bam. You don't want to do that though, because you don't want the popo to come. Nobody wants to be involved in the popo. And this is a butterfly one I did. Butterflies in it. See, you just gotta try things and see if it works. Butterfly. This one got a little. I might have to put a little bit more epoxy on top of this one. Ooh, this one has a lot of bubbles. I can't send this one. I'm gonna do it again. I'll show you again. So anyway, let me show you this one. And then I'm gonna start doing my stuff. Oh, heavy. Okay, let me show y'all this. And thank y'all for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I did this one and for no reason. I was just trying it. And the glitter that you see in there is the stuff that I use for my nails. Some glitter I got from Amazon. That's what that is. Look at that. But I'm ready to teach things that bling, so I have to bling stuff out, right? Now this right here, this out. Look at this. All of these gems I got from Michaels. You can put your information out there, Kimiko, so we can go join your pages. Kimiko said I met my husband at a mutual friend house. I was 29, he was 52. At the time, we got married a year later, and we've been married for 2 wonderful years. He's 56 now, and I'm 33. Let's say 33, y'all. That's a nice story. 29, and he was 52. That's excellent. My husband's 11 and a half. 11 and a half or 12? 12 and a half, I think. 12 and a half years older than me. We got married in 1999. We've been together for 21 years. Married for 21 years. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. I just got stuff sitting in the house. This is a nice coaster. And this one is so, I love this one. Look at that. The marks in there, how it came out. But they have bows on them too. That's why I haven't. I'm just showing you. Sometimes I just play around with stuff. This is a Chanel tray I did. This goes to the other pink one that I showed you earlier. Of course, I was just messing around. I just wanted to try it. And they are hard as a board. Let me tell you. And this is the bling bling that goes to the other one I showed you. So I took a whole jar of those of these gems from Michaels to make the 2 trays. And I see that I could have still had used some more in these spaces right here. But what I should have done is I should have put some glitter in between there to make it, fuller. But they're here. That bling bling, you said that on your dresser. You know you're doing something. Now look at this one. This one I made with Dr. Resin. And it's bent because it wasn't finished curing. And when I set it down, it just warped up a little bit. So that's what's wrong with this one. It's warped up. Maybe I need to have a $5 sale. But like, you can have these, they're imperfect. Because the stores do it all the time. They be selling imperfect stuff at a discount. And that's probably what I should be doing so I don't have all the stuff sitting in my house. But anywho, that's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. And I have sitting in my home. That tray, and Vanessa, I already knew I should have known better than to show that to Vanessa, but I had to. Vanessa's the genius. She told me I was going to have a lot of subscribers. Why does this keep doing this? My computer is so sensitive. The least little thing I touch, it just wants to do what it wants to do. So that tray is popping, Kamiko. That tray is popping. So we need to go over to Facebook and check out Kamiko Pitts. We need to do that. Matter of fact, I could do that with my phone. I was over there. My phone had cut off on me while I was talking to my nieces, but it's plugged up now. So I'm going to go to Facebook right now. What? Girl, I don't know what these messages are. Kamiko. It's Kamiko, do you have relatives in New Jersey? Here she is, Kamiko. It's two Kamiko Pitts. What's your profile picture look like? I have one that says Northern High School, and another one says works at overnight security. Yeah, and I want to make a cup for the brushes. That's why I saw this tray set, mold set on Amazon, and it says I'm officially a brand ambassador. So go shop now at Addison Cole Jewel 12. Is this you, Kamiko? Which one is you? Because I see several. Well, actually only see two. Northern High School, yes, that's you. Okay, I'm gonna add friend right there. And then you said, I know, Kamiko, where you live at? Because we're going to figure out how to get them to you. I just sent you a friend request on Facebook. And you said Instagram. And I'm so bad with Instagram. I don't even go on Instagram that much. My sister-in-law is crazy. So Instagram, Dar, let's see. DAR 3 AL. Oh, child, wait a minute. Can I read this? AL Juicy. Let's see. JU1 CY underscore 30. Yep, it came up. Okay, I'm following you now on Instagram. Can't see it because of the light, but okay. I went and followed you on Instagram. And y'all, my mouth is so dry. I'm tired. I'm about to go downstairs and talk to my husband for a little bit. Because when I come up in here in this room, I'm like a little, I just come up here and have my little crackers and my little drink, and I just be, dang, my water or my apple juice or my, what you call it, apple snapple. If y'all haven't done so already, go over there, support Miss Kamiko. That's what I like doing. You know what? I hate when people find out something they don't like to tell you because they're scared you're going to do something like what they're doing. And there's enough room out here for all of us. This is a big world. And there's something out here for all of us. This is why when I do something and I show it, because someone advised me not to do videos on my crafts. And I said, why not? There's people out there. I'm a visual learner, and I like to take things slow. So sometimes my videos are a little, they're no longer 15 minutes because I'm not monetized, so I can't do any more than 15 minutes. But even, hey, Miss Beverly! Oh my gosh, I feel so honored to have you here. Y'all, if y'all don't know Beverly Stunning Creations, please go to her page. This lady right here, she's the boss. She's GOAT. She's the GOAT in the craft world. Beverly Stunning Creations, y'all better go check her out. She made this thing with the 3 elephants the other day. That joint was hot. I was like, you know what? This lady is something else. And I made some of her stuff too. I recreated some of her stuff too. Go over to Beverly Stunning Creation. She has some, man, I'm trying to tell you. She has, I'm just saying that because she's on the page, but she has some fire stuff. Y'all have to go check her out. And she explains it and she encourages you to recreate it. And I mean, she just does it. So please go over there and see her page because she does some stuff. And there's one thing I've been trying to create, Miss Beverly, and I can't do it. I can't do it. The Chanel bottles that you made, I tried it. It just didn't work out for me. So I left it alone. Oh, you follow her page, good, Kamiko. And let me see who else is on here. Vanessa, go check out Miss Beverly's page. It's just what it says, Beverly Stunning Creations. Go check out her page. Let me tell you something. This lady is fire. There's several YouTubers that I really like, and Beverly is one. She's one of them in the top, I'll say top 3, because their stuff be like, you talking about bling? Huh. You know what? I got to get back in that space to try it again because I felt so defeated when I tried it. I did, and I gave up. But I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna get some more gems because I used my gems in that beauty tray that I made. I used my gems in that. This is what I did with the gems. I made this coaster and this tray with the gems, and I used the whole container. I can't get used to this. I did a whole container, and I made these 2 trays. Maybe I should give these 2 away. Maybe I should do a giveaway when we get to 700 subscribers, because right now we're at 651. So I think if I when I get to 700, I'm probably do a giveaway. Then I can give that away. And who knows, Kamiko, you might be one of the winners. Her name is, it says Beverly's Stunning Creations. It's right up above your comment, Vanessa. Beverly Stunning Creations. You just got to go over there and check her out. She's the GOAT. You know, greatest of all times. She's good. Like, really go over there. She's so good that I recreated her mirror and I didn't even give her credit on it. And I had to go back and apologize because I did her mirror and I didn't even give her credit. So I had to go back and apologize. So a lot of people don't respect crafters when they see them. Like, oh, they're just crafters. They just go do their stuff. You know, do people stuff and don't give them any credit. And that's not right. That's just not right because crafters put a lot into what they do. And we don't care if you recreate what we've done, but dang, can you give us some credit? So I had to go back and give Miss Beverly some credit because I was the dumb one. But you got to learn from your mistakes, right? Right. So I think I'm gonna do a giveaway. As long as you all live in the United States, because I did a giveaway before and I still haven't sent her the package because they were trying to tell me it cost $60-something to send it to Canada. And I still haven't sent her her gift yet. And I feel bad about it, but I don't have $60 to send one package, a little package. It was just a cup. And I was like, they tripping. They tripping. So I think I am gonna do a giveaway. When we reach 700, that'll be one of the things I give away. And I might give these away too. Because they're just sitting on my shelf, taking up room. I think I might give these away as well. My husband told me to do a giveaway when I got to 600, but I didn't. And I just been not feeling well at all. But I am going to do a giveaway when we get to 700. So you guys remind me, all I'm going to ask you to do is share my videos and comment on what you want to see me make. So now, Miss Beverly, we have people on here. I know that's ridiculous. We had people on here earlier that were asking questions about epoxy, and I know you use epoxy sometimes. Um, what advice would you give people using epoxy besides being in a well ventilated area? Because someone asked, can they? I think it was Kamiko. Can you use it around cats, around animals? Because she has 2 cats. I have a cat, and I use mine around my cat. Maybe that's why she acting so crazy right now, because she keep growling at people and hissing like she want to fight. I don't know what's wrong with that cat. Um, she probably need a little attention from a man, but I got her fixed, and she don't go outside, so we won't be doing that. So she better get over it, Miss Kitty. So so Miss Beverly, let me show you this. I think I'm gonna give this away as well. I love her. I just love that blue. It's just popping. I think I'm gonna give this away too. So I think there'll be 3 things that I give away when we reach 700. So right now we're at, I believe, 651. So we can when we get to 700, I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway, and you guys can. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna send y'all. Y'all just have to open up your box and be like, "Oh, she sent me that." Yep. I think it's that you guys, I wouldn't even be here. So, oh, which one? Which one's her color? Minda. I'm surprised she's not on here. Which one is Minda's color? The clear one with the bling bling, or the black? The black. Okay, that's good. That's good. Blue. Oh, why am I not? I know Minda's color is blue. Minda's color is blue, and she just had a birthday too. So maybe I'll surprise her and send that to her because she just had a birthday. Yeah, because she Minda is awesome. Her comments when she go on your page, leave comments, it just make you feel so great because she's such an encourager. I think I will send that to her, Miss Beverly. Thank you for saying that. I sent her a cup already for the last giveaway that I had, or the first giveaway that I had. Um, and she was just raving about this cup. So I think I might send that to her. And I gotta go to the post office tomorrow, so maybe I'll just send it off to her tomorrow. She will have no idea. She's gonna open it up and she's just gonna be like, I think I will do that. That was a good idea because I do have to go to the post office tomorrow. Um, yeah. So okay, y'all, and you probably have to remind me, but I'm going to do a giveaway when we get to 700 subscribers. We're trying to reach 1,000, but everybody knows if you want more views, you got to do more videos. So I was calculating some things. YouTube sent me this thing and told me to I should share the information with you guys about how many videos I've had, how many all this other stuff, but I haven't done that. I'm just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And when they said I need to make like 300 videos, I was like, you gotta be kidding. Like, this can't be real. So I'm on the road trying to do that, and we'll see, what happens. So I'm actually tired now. I'm about to log off because I'm exhausted. Because I'm going through a flare right now, and it's really bad. But I'm gonna go downstairs and chill out with my husband for a minute and eat some pork chops. Eat some pork chops and whatever else is down there. And I'll be back on, but I'm gonna finish doing these my cover-ups for these you see those things and all that stuff over there. I'm gonna do my cover-ups for them, and I'm put that video up. I'll probably put it out tomorrow because I'm tired now. Yeah, don't be sorry, Miss Bev. It's just what it is. What you saying, Miss Beverly? I don't have to make 300 videos? Not to get 4,000 watch time hours, you don't. Oh, well, can you clue me in what I need to do though? Because I only have 16,000 something watch time minutes, but they say you need 4,000 hours. I don't know why they put it up to that high. That's crazy. 4,000 watch time hours. Huh. Well, we'll see. I don't care. Okay. Can you send me it? Give me your email because I don't have it. I'm gonna email you too. Y'all just gave me some great ideas. I'm gonna give these away. I sure am. I'm gonna sit down and watch the Lord bless me. I put my email in the chat, Miss Beverly. I'm gonna give it to you. That's my email. Okay. All right. Because 300 videos sounds like a lot to me. But I have some more ideas. I'll start doing my vases again. I'll probably do some water slides. And I'm probably going to do another can I do Miss Beverly's creations? Because I'm trying to tell y'all, she made some, that thing you made when you decorated those elephants. I was like, I will never look at an elephant the same way when you decorated those elephants. I mean, if y'all haven't gone over to Beverly's Stunning Creations, please go. Because I can sit here and say this all night long, but until you go over to her page and see what she does, you won't even know what I'm talking about. She just really is awesome. Where's my phone? Oh, oh okay. I'm gonna call her back. So, okay, so that's my email. And Miss Beverly comes on and talks to people. She has the people that's on her calls, they are such sweethearts. I'm trying to tell you, you guys are sweethearts because I've been on for almost 2 hours. I've never done this before. But I found out about StreamYard, so I was like, let me just try this today. And I like StreamYard. I just got to learn how to use it because I was trying to get my husband to come on, and I don't know how to do it. I have no idea how to get him on this page. I sent him the link, and I have his face right there, but I don't know how to get him to come on live. So next time I do this, I will know how to do it. I will do some research and know how to do it. So you guys have a pleasant rest of the evening. This is the short according to the weather experts. So from here, this day on, we should start getting, starting tomorrow, we should start getting longer hours. So it won't be dark at 4 o'clock. Well, it's not even dark right now. It's 4 o'clock here in Philadelphia. So you guys be good. Tell your family you love them. People leaving out of here left and right. Tell your family you love them. And I love you guys. And I will see you guys on the next time. All right. Peace.